Hey everybody, if you're a 34-year-old gamer loser like me, you probably watched the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which was about an hour long and announced a lot of really cool stuff, and also some stuff that's quite bad. I have a lot of thoughts, and instead of making a really long tweet, I'm gonna make a quick little video. This is already too long. We're gonna powwow through this, and I'm gonna tell you how it is, gamers. Okay, let's just move on. Switch 2, it's out June 5th. That's really soon. I thought it'd be like late June, July. That's 2 months away. That's wild. It has the mouse controls like everybody thought it did. That's really cool. It's got more storage. It's got red cartridges for some reason. 4K, 120 frames per second. Hey, that stuff's neat. It's got game chat. Hey, remember in 2006 when Xbox 360 had game chat that worked really well? Well, Nintendo has made it. They're there. It's Discord. That's what it is. It's Discord, and that's fine. I'm probably not gonna use it. I'm probably just gonna use Discord. There's a new Pro Controller, and it looks sharp. Ooh, boy howdy. And it's got buttons on the back that you can make do things. I don't know what I would use that for. I'm a gamer, but I'm not like that hardcore gamer anymore. Like, this isn't Overwatch, you guys. There's a camera, which sure is something Xbox did in 2008, 9. Oh, you can like put your face in Mario Party and stuff. It looks silly, it looks fun. Okay. So now we're getting down to brass tacks. Okay, we're getting down. Here's what the gamers want. They want the games. Mario Kart, it's open world because that's the trend Nintendo's hopping on from a decade ago. You know, not a decade ago. There's a lot of weird characters in this. You want to play as a snowman, you got it. You want to play as a dolphin, that don't make any sense, but you can do it. You might be one, there's a crab, there's a bee, how about a penguin? How about whatever the hell this thing was called in Super Mario Sunshine? A fish, a dead fish? You can be the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Absolutely sold. If you're wondering why there's so many playable characters, it's because now it's 24 player races. Open world is a weird idea, and it makes me wonder how the tracks are gonna be. It makes me wonder if there are actually going to be set tracks in the open world, or it'll be like, okay, here's a random point on the map, and here's a random point on the map. From here to here, go. I don't know. It looks really cool. The different costumes is stellar. This is a big place. Like, I don't know how that works. Let's move on. You guys, I cannot tell you how loud I screamed when Kirby fell, and then the little jet popped up. I was like, there's no way this is Kirby's Air Ride. It's got to have City Trials, and if it doesn't have City Trials, it's nothing. Sakurai is back. He's making a Kirby game. That's awesome. Don't give him Smash Bros. Don't make any more Smash Bros. Let's talk about Donkey Kong. Can we talk about Donkey Kong? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I thought this looked real bad initially. Is this like Yooka-Laylee 2 or something? I'm not a fan. And I still think it looks a little wonky. I think the colors are really great, but it looks wonky. Now, Donkey Kong looks super cool. I had a tinfoil hat a few months ago when they first showed the new Mario Kart. I said, Donkey Kong looks weird. Maybe they're doing like a soft rebrand and he's getting his own game or something, and like they're redesigning him. And I was right on the money, and that's awesome. It looks like a collectathon type thing, like Donkey Kong 64 was. I want to know who's making it, because he's very cartoony and expressive, and it makes me think of like Luigi's Mansion 3, where it was very well animated. Like that. He's so expressive. Like, it's great. Like right here at the end. That's awesome. A weird Bloodborne sort of sequel is coming to Switch exclusively. So they're doing a lot of weird, they aren't ports. They're like big Switch games coming over to Switch 2 with like some new features and stuff. And I think that's a fine idea. I think it's good for like a transitional from Switch 1 to Switch 2. Most people who have a Switch 1 have these games. So it's like, oh, for an additional price that I don't think they've said yet, you get up-resed and more frames and some additional sort of content. I think that's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. Okay, let's talk about the Welcome Tour. This weird little game that's like, you want to know more about the Switch 2? This is a silly, fun idea. And the problem is it doesn't come with the Switch like it should. It is a paid game separately. I ain't buying that. It's a little demo thing about your Switch 2. I'm not paying money for that. GameCube coming to Switch Online, that's really cool. So now we're gonna enter the snags. I predicted this would cost about at $350 to $400, and it does not. It costs $450 for just the base console, $500 with Mario Kart. That is buck wild. That is a big mistake. The reason the Switch 2 sold so well and did so well is because compared to the PlayStation and the Xbox, it was way cheaper. $300 to $500 and $600 is a huge difference in price. And this is a family console for lots of kiddos. You're a lot more likely to drop $300, even $350 on a console for your kids than you are spending $450 or $500 on your kids. You're a lot less likely to buy more than one of these for your house when they're $500. The other thing to keep in mind is when the Switch 1 came out, there was no Steam Deck. The emulation handheld scene was not what it is now, like with the Asuses. And now the market has changed. It is so different now. The Switch took that ball and ran with it, but the market is oversaturated. People are going to see this and go, well, I can get the Steam Deck for that price or less. Like, that price is crazy. And not only is that price crazy, the price of games is crazy and confusing. Mario Kart is $80. $80 is insane. What game is $80? Are you joking? Tears of the Kingdom was $70, which is unfortunately the current trend for main big titles for PlayStation and for Xbox. $70 for one of the best games of the past 10 years. Okay, Nintendo, I'll do $70. $80 for Mario Kart. Now the hubbub is, are all of their games $80? Not so fast, because if you look here, Donkey Kong is $70. Why? I don't think either of these should be $70. I think they should be $60. $80 for one new game is insane. It makes the bundle appealing because it saves you $30. It shouldn't save me $30, but it does. $80 for a new game is ludicrous, and they are pricing themselves out. Am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Shut up. I said early on the Switch 2 is not gonna do as well as the Switch 1 because the market is oversaturated. I didn't think it would not do as well because they're pricing themselves out of the business. In conclusion, they showed a lot of really cool stuff. A lot of really cool stuff. The prices are insane. I didn't even mention the Pro Controller. It's also $80. Joy-Cons are $90. Or the camera's $50. It's a webcam. The prices, I think, is gonna hurt them big time. But I am excited for the games. I think the games look great. I think the system looks great. I'm gonna get one, and we're gonna see what happens, I guess. Well, goodbye.